my imagination, or did Motorola make their phones dumber in the last 2 years? It's only taken me 4 times to try to start this video. Welcome to the Collapse Experiment channel, where I discuss the collapse that apparently we are seeing, because that's fun. But no, really, getting onto a better subject, should we be thanking Putin now or later for bringing back what used to be the YTPC, the YouTube pipe community, the one group of people besides Trump supporters who cannot be monetized at all, but yet bring great content and fellowship to other pipe smokers? Isn't it amazing that weed is legal, but heaven forbid you smoke a pipe? Or maybe we should just claim that we're pot smokers and we just enjoy using really nice corn cob and briar pipes. Would we get monetization after that? So, I was shocked and surprised and weepy and joyful to see that not only is Max Cooper doing videos on YouTube now, but he's adopting his old persona as Gribbly back onto YouTube. Apparently it was his therapist idea. Who knew that he would need a therapist? So no, not only is Gribbly back, but we also have the mayor in hiding. Derek Tant apparently is posting videos again. That was shocking. And Martin's always been out there, and yeah, I think Gribbly got it right. He's like, these people are starting to pop up again, and he started doing his thing back in 2016 when Trump appeared to be like the worst thing on the possible planet. Man, did things change. So not only is Ukraine being invaded right now, we're on what, day 4 or 5 of an non-stop assault on their country, which I gotta give it to Ukraine, man. They apparently are really giving it to them. 3,500 Russian soldiers dead as of last count that I saw. Of course, Ukraine is not revealing the losses that they are suffering. A lot of interesting video footage coming out. And I hate to say it, but who are these people that it's very obvious they're like BLM, George Floyd, trans pronouns matter? So these are the people coming out and saying, this video is propaganda. So is all the crap that you were whacking off to for the last 2 years. And you know what? I feel like I should just start adopting their mentality, because, when the Ghost of Kiev came out, when those videos started popping up and the memes and everything, and granted, these people are working with very limited means right now. In my head, I didn't even really care if the Ghost of Kiev was real or not. Just the fact that that story was out there. Plus, Russia has been suffering a lot of aerial losses as of lately, and you put the two together, it kind of makes sense. Although we did give them a lot of Stinger missiles, so there is that. Well, I would be smoking my pipe in solidarity with my YTPC people, but it's in the 20s. I only have 2 hands and I have to hold this phone. I really don't have time to heat up the cabin to use it. Plus, I don't think the wife would appreciate me disappearing with the 2 kids being at home. So that is off the table. But nuclear war is not. And Putin made that abundantly clear. So as somebody who grew up watching Red Dawn and needed to do the nuclear war safety drills, because those are always fun in school, you know, you go out into the closet, the teacher says if there's a bright light outside, don't look at it because you will go blind, and then you funnel out with the biggest, thickest book that you have, which at the time might have been, no, not history, definitely not English, maybe a math book. It was probably a math book. And then you're supposed to crouch down and put the book over your head because the nuclear blast that would travel out from the epicenter would eventually hit your school and, you know, rip the roof off and glass would go flying. And, you know, even though everything is dosed with toxic, deadly amounts of radiation, that book was going to keep you safe. Just like Joe Biden is right now. So no, I was part of that generation with Gribbly, and although he might be a little bit younger than me, but who knows, maybe they're still doing that in his schools. That seemed to have stopped when the Berlin Wall came down. And when you grow up in that environment, and all of a sudden, you know, Russia, not the Soviet Union, but Russia's in the news, and they're invading somebody else, and threatening that military options are on the table along with nuclear if people joined in or helped out or finance, all the fun stuff when it comes to world war. You know, hey, if you help out this country, we're going to mess you up. After seeing how the Russians have been doing the last couple days, I'm not really not that fearful of like them physically doing anything. I could see where he would get pissed off and just be like, they keep killing my guys, and then presses the button, because that's what whiny little bitches tend to do when they start losing, you know. It's like that kid in school, you're playing checkers, you take out 2 or 3 of his guys, he realizes there's no chance in hell that he's going to recover, and he just flips the board up and walks away, then claiming that he won because you were cheating. That kid. That's who we're talking about right now. So yeah, when you go to your therapist and they say, how often are you checking your phone? You know, every 5-10 minutes. Just to see, you know, what the body count is and what Putin is saying about us and other allies that we have that we're sworn to protect. And then they say, that's not healthy. Do you understand what nuclear war is? That's not healthy. Yep, I should just go about my day drinking my soy latte, tapping around on my laptop, looking at Instagram and Twitter. Oh no, you should probably stay off of Twitter because that's basically like a news feed now. But yeah, you should just go about your day wearing your Gucci flannel shirts and, you know, hoping that you don't break a nail at work. That's some guys that I've met. Ugh. So, as the collapse experiment, what do I recommend? Well, yeah, you should be concerned. Definitely you should be concerned. Because, am I worried about nuclear war? No. But I am worried about something that Putin has made it abundantly clear that he's capable of doing, which is cyber attacks. Yes, it sounds like, you know, oh no, PlayStation went down. Help me. No, I'm talking like turning off the power grid, which is not an easy thing to get up and running again once it's down. Then there's all the backup systems, which could work, could fail. And you got those nuclear power plants. That's always fun. Yeah, it would not take much for Putin to really affect us here. And so far, at the moment, we're just lucky that, you know, $4 a gallon gas prices might be returning. And If you're as old as I am, you remember what that was like. Post office is like, yeah, we're just delivering on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays now because we can't afford to deliver it. And with my current job, which is delivering packages, I could see where that's affected, where workload would probably go down because $4 a gallon gas means shipping costs increases, which means people are going to start looking at that stuff on Amazon going, yeah, I don't want to pay double for that just to get it over here. I think I'm just going to go to the store. Oh yeah, the shit at the store is more expensive because shipping costs went up. Huh. Yeah. Basically, you know, the last time we saw this shit happening, it was the economy came to a screeching halt. People started saving money, which, why would you do that now when Biden is just depleting the value of the dollar? It's catch-22. You should spend it, you should save it. You really should do neither. There isn't really a good option at this point. If you save it, it's worth less later. You spend it, you're getting price gouged on the crap that you're getting. It's yeah, it's a no-win situation. So that's where we're at. That's the problem. They keep spending money on stupid shit we don't need, taking money from people who probably need it the most, while helping those who are not willing to help themselves. And in the meantime, our allies, well, come on, you saw Afghanistan. What do you think Ukraine's going to turn out to look like? That's a sad thing to see. Because, you know, we overthrew their government back in '96. We put in this other government. Their nuclear weapons were handed over to Russia. Gee, I wonder why Russia's invading them. What happens when you don't have nukes? Huh. They didn't learn that from us or anything. Yeah, with the promise that we would defend them if Russia ever attacked. So where are we? Because I just saw video footage of Joe Biden getting onto a helicopter and flying away like, you know, he's heading towards a bunker or something. Not saying that's the case, but he's going to a bunker. Come on. Yeah, he did the sanctions Putin said not to do, and he's like, I'm going to save my old decrepit ass, and everybody else can fend for themselves. Keep on typing.